Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Sam Kwak. We're one of the Kwak Brothers, and one thing that I've realized is when we released our HELOC calculator for you guys, for you to download for free, we missed out the instruction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and break down on how to best use this calculator for your situation to give you guys more clarity as to the instruction. And I do also want to let you guys know that we do update this calculator file from time to time. So if you have an outdated version of the calculator, you guys can always go back and download and get the newer version of the calculator so that you guys can get the most up-to-date and accurate information using this calculator. So here we are. I went and opened up the calculator. Now, if you don't have the calculator, I have left the download link down below in the link description below. And before we move forward further on, I do ask that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and click like on this video to show some support so that we can continue to do our work to help you and serve you guys in terms of helping you pay off your debt. So when you first download the calculator, you guys can see that there's a disclaimer and a disclosure. I do want to let you guys know that no calculator is ever going to be perfect when it comes to giving you guys the information. One, because you guys all of you have unique situation and different varying factors. So, I mean, there's millions and millions of different factors that may change the scenario. So I've done my best as far as putting together a calculator that pretty much has a broad stroke on everybody. So here we go. The first thing you're going to crunch in is your original balance. And the reason why the calculator needs this is because it needs to understand how much is your original interest and what does the amortization look like for your existing loan. So the original balance is when you first got the loan, okay, or when was the last time you refinanced if you have a mortgage, okay? So go ahead and put in what was the original amount. So if you bought a $300,000 home and you had, you started with a $260,000 balance, let's say, go ahead and put that number in there. You may have paid off some of that original balance over time. The current balance, you're gonna have to go ahead and put in what is the loan balance right now. Like, go ahead and look up your mortgage statement for this month, or if you're looking at student loan or credit card, go ahead and pull up your statement and you will see the current balance for your given loan account that you're trying to pay off. Interest rate is pretty simple. Go ahead and put in your interest rate. If it's an amortized loan, go ahead and put a 30-year amortized term. If it's a 15-year loan, go ahead and put 15-year. If you're doing this on a car loan, chances are you have a 5, 6, or 7-year loan. So you're going to go ahead and put that number there. Payment amount should be calculated for you as long as you got the original balance, interest rate, and the term amortization period correct. Okay? This payment amount, guys, it's principal and interest only. If you guys are doing this on a mortgage, taxes and insurance are not included in that payment amount because taxes and insurance should not be affecting your balance at all. Those are just operating expenses. Taxes go right into your municipal government. Insurance goes to, of course, insuring the liability of your home. So the payment amount of $1,266.71 for this example is only principal and interest. Okay? It should auto-populate to what the start date what the date is of today, okay? So at the time of this recording, it's March 4th, 2019. By the time you open this calculator up, it's gonna auto-update to whatever date that you guys are using this calculator, okay? Monthly income, so let's say in this example, we're gonna put $6,000, and then you're gonna put in your living expenses. That does not include your payment amount, okay? I know some of you guys have been using this calculator and you've bunched up the living expenses and the payment amount, the loan payment amount, you guys are going to get a faulty number. So make sure you put living expenses minus your monthly loan payment. So if you're working off paying off your mortgage, you're going to deduct the mortgage amount from your living expenses and put that amount in that column right there. But be sure, remember, you got to add the taxes and insurance back onto the living expenses because technically you are still paying for that. The calculator may not tell you, but make sure you put in the taxes and insurance back into the living expenses. Okay. The next thing is you're going to go ahead and put your line of credit amount to use. Now, the line of credit amount to use is not to be mistaken with the line of credit limit. You may have a $100,000 line of credit limit, but you may choose to use only $50,000 of that. okay? Or you may have a $50,000 line of credit limit, but you may only choose to use $40,000. Does that make sense? So go ahead and put the that amount, however much you want to use. Now, if you're looking to replace your entire mortgage with a first position HELOC, if you're using this for a mortgage, you can go ahead and take the current balance amount and just clone it right into the line of credit amount to use. So if you have a current balance of $200,000, let's say, go ahead and put $200,000 right there in the line of credit amount to use. Okay, and of course your line of credit interest rate. This may vary. I've seen a line of credit interest rate as low as 5%. I've seen as high as 12%. Again, this may vary depending on which line of credit product you use. You might be using a home equity line of credit, a personal line of credit, a business line of credit. Whichever line of credit product you're using, you're going to see a varying interest rate. So change that interest rate depending on what you're trying to shop for. Okay. And then down below, you guys are going to see the result of all the number crunching that you did. In this example, if you have a $6,000 monthly income with a $4,000 living expenses, not counting the payment amount, okay, you are going to pay off the mortgage or whichever debt that you're paying off in 10.8 years, saving you $43,000 of interest. Okay, the new interest that you're going to have to pay is $59,559.67. Okay, and here's a little chart, a visual chart to show you guys more of a visual sense how this calculator is working. So you can see here that at the beginning you're going to reduce the amount significantly by $50,000 because we're using $50,000 of the line of credit. And then we got $150,000 that's slowly dropping because you're still making those monthly payments of $1,300 or $1,200 in this example, right? So we're gonna just round it up and say $1,300. And then once the line of credit is paid off in 2024, it appears like, we're gonna use another $50,000 chunk to bring that down. Now, obviously, if you are replacing your entire mortgage, you're gonna carry that balance over to that line of credit balance instead. So you're gonna see a completely different scenario. So that's pretty much how you use the calculator to kind of determine what the result is going to be. Some of you guys have been asking, well, Sam, can I see the step-by-step? Can we see the details? That we actually have a premium version of this calculator, which comes with our program, our debt-free accelerator program. If you guys are interested in that, you guys should, by the time you guys have downloaded this calculator, we should have sent you an email about it, how the program works and so on. So guys, that's pretty much it as far as using the calculator. If you have any other questions, please do let me know so that I can help you clarify on how to use this calculator to get the best result. Most errors come from not crunching in the right numbers. So if there's anything I can help you guys clarify and making sure that you guys are using the calculator properly, do let me know. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care.